Yo, and we are live. Yo, this is Set with Saint Key Media, and I'm back with another one, man. Here with Key, man. We about to do a Donald Trump and Dr. Phil interview, bro. Let's go. Let's get straight to it.
It's a psychological interview that you're doing. You're sort of being my psychiatrist. I've watched your show a lot over the years. People break down, they start crying on the show. I said, that's never happening to me.
Yeah, places like Venezuela was pretty much dropping off some of their convicts in America. We have places like, well, of course, Ukraine, Romania, bro. We're talking about Eastern countries, Arab country, don't matter what type of country, for some reason, they're dumping off the most delinquent citizens in America and just running off. Yeah.
Thousands, they're pouring into our country. And who would allow this? You know, it's common sense, not a conservative thing. If they would devote that same skill and talent to making America great again, it would really be a wonderful thing.
You know, it's so crazy to think that this was his call to arms, his last race. I'm going to build the wall because we're having an immigration problem. It's so funny that they present the same issue every election cycle, and it's low-key a calling card for Donald Trump. That's what rallies his fan base, because the same issue presents itself every 4 years, where you have immigration taking over these cities.
And it gets worse.
Flooding these cities with all type of crime.
Drugs.
Yeah. So it's funny that they're creating the exact scenario for Donald Trump every time to run on. Like, I'm going to solve the immigration issue. That's all he has to say every 4 years.
Yeah, and all of us think, you know what, our country's going to look a lot better for it. And let's be real, Democrats don't like to hear that for some reason. And that's what they're doing. They are weaponizing the justice system. Let's be real. They don't, bro. Trump, look, the only reason they don't like Trump is because Trump goes against everything that they're putting in place right now. He's going against the agenda. He can't be bought. He's not going to sell out to, well, I'm going to be real with you, other countries with our tax dollars.
Wokeism, any of this bullshit that you see the left pushing and peddling on y'all.
Yep, and it's actually money laundering, and they're trying to protect their money laundering scheme by, well, locking him up.
Because that's what's happening right now. It's become a weapon, and that's not what it's intended for. That's not what we need to be doing. I mean,
if y'all want to interact with us, man, be sure to send a super chat in, man. Setting Key Media, 99 cents or above will have us engaging with y'all, man. So feel free to super chat questions or comments in, and we'll show some love.
let's let the
trying to be followers. Yeah, I said the same thing. I was like, bro, can you imagine some lady just coming up out of nowhere saying that you S.A.'d her? She takes your ass to court, so now your ass in court looking dumbfounded. You're just like, bro, wait, hold on, I gotta pay.
How much?
What?
You said
Hold on.
what?
But I ain't never touched the young lady.
Serious right now, bro?
Bro,
Like,
and then this woman goes on CNN talking about how grape is sexy.
You what?
And I gotta pay $25 million to this lady. Well, $98 million.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, and guess what she's gonna do with the money?
What's that?
Man, she's gonna use it like BLM used their money for trans and gay agendas.
God damn.
And that judge
Be
was
sure to
just...
super chat in all comments and questions if y'all want to engage with us. 99 cents or above will be read, so go ahead and send that in. Saint Key Media. Let's go.
Let's go. Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. Think about it. Is he got in trouble for commenting. He told that lady, yeah, she's not my type, and they got on his ass about that. So, yeah, his lawyers were right. They was like, bro, you got in trouble just for saying she's not your type. You taking a stand and saying anything, any type of witty remark is going to get your ass in trouble.
And
Like,
so
not playing
I
fair,
would have
G.
loved to have
Yeah,
testified.
don't even try
I wanted
this,
to. I'm telling you, they had to hold me back. But
Hold him back. Hold me
every
back.
lawyer that came, they'd always start to say, by the way, I'm a friend of yours, don't testify. And they saw what he was doing. They can ask you about like anything. They can do nothing to do with.
So pretty much Trump was in court, right? And he got held in contempt in court. And he said that was going to be $1,000 fine. The judge pretty much warned him, like, these few words going to cost you a lot of money. So Donald Trump pulls out his wallet and he said, how much is this? He's like, she's $1,000. He pulls out his wallet and the judge is like, okay, yo. You don't got to do it right now. He's like, nah, I'm trying to see if I can afford a couple more words. I was like, yo.
Hey, Trump baller for that. He's not lying. Under the Presidential Records Act, he would have access to that information, and it's not beyond belief to think that he would still be in possession of some of that information. Just like the former president has security clearance remaining, he has Air Force One still detailed, still security for him. Like,
do you want to something interesting? Bill Clinton also had some very highly confidential information. He had conversations between him and world leaders as memorabilia. But the president can have a couple documents, but this dude can have conversations between world leaders that might have divulged some very crazy information about both countries.
Bro, you were the world leader of the biggest world power in the world.
And
Like,
you're out here recording conversations, keeping them as memorabilia, but Trump can't have some damn documents? It's like, come on now, bro, you killing me.
and they're suppressing any evidence that might prove your innocence.
Bro.
Looking for anything that might add to your guilt, but overlooking anything that clears or exonerates
Bro,
you.
here's the thing about that trial, though. It's so crazy because, like, yo, look. Pretty much they're trying to say he made a payment to his lawyer, which is a legal payment, which is for legal services. And they're pretty much saying, nope, you should have marked it down as campaign funds. And if you'd have marked it down as campaign funds, it'd have been misuse of campaign funds. So he was screwed on no matter what he did with that money. Sadly.
I had 250 people in, did a focus group, and I said,
And if y'all want to engage with us, man, make sure to send a super chat in for comments and questions. 99 cents or above will be read out and engaged with. So go ahead and hit that super chat button if y'all want to, bro. Set and Key Media. We going up.
I consider this damn near rigging an election, low key. I consider it. You trying to pretty much put a bad name on your opponent before they even get to the election to election time? Like, gee, you're supposed to do all this in the ad campaigns and all that. You're supposed to insult their name in ads, not put their ass in court. Like, bro.
Well, they realize the more useful play is putting it in court and swaying the court of public opinion, having him lose that well before the election. That way, once the polling time comes around, people have already made their minds up.
How many times in history, if you're my age, you've been through many elections. So you're pretty much telling me all of a sudden you can take your opponent to jail over telling them that they did illegal things. Bro, they used to make an ad on TV telling you how a political opponent did some illegal things with money. And they never went to jail. You remember these ads they used to release on people?
Yeah,
you was damn near thought they'd be
like,
locked
damn,
up the next day.
Criminal as hell.
Like, bro, how did they get away with that?
So you're going to vote for him. Make sure to make the right decision come November.
Oh, God, he's still from orphanages that uses to buy his new Cadillac. It's like, whoa. But he's still out, though.
He doesn't care about his family. Are you going to vote him in office?
Man.
You'd be like, God damn.
Bro, I'm sorry, but... You serious, G?
Wow.
Yes, gasoline, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Up
I was
almost
like, bro,
50%.
250 was cool, bro. But I remember we was bitching about this.
Yeah, and that is about the price of gas right about now. And if you drive premium like me, unfortunately, I'm not flexing. I promise y'all, I would be damn near sad at the pump. You're paying about $4 something right now. And if you live in Cali or out west, God damn.
Paying 10 a gallon. Yup, homes that went up 100K for some crazy ass reasons. Interest rate, so what it costs to borrow money has went up. Yeah.
39%.
all
Everything's up.
under
G.
Biden.
All the metrics are up and not in a good way.
Man, God damn it.
under your administration, averaged $2.57 a gallon.
We got
Under
over 20
Biden,
y'all in here, man. Make sure to like the video. 3 dots at the upper right-hand corner, man. Show some love. And super chat in if y'all want questions and comments read and engaged with. What you got for him, sir?
Yeah, bro. And if y'all don't think this is drastic, if you really don't think this is drastic, really imagine if what you pay at the tank right now, calculate what you would spend back in Trump days, and you will see how much money they've low-key been taking from us.
All right.
361, 40% more. Under your administration, homes average 320,000.
And y'all over here crying, "Oh, the dollar's worth less. The dollar's worth less." You're not necessarily wrong, but look at the metrics. Look at the data. It has everything to do with and directly related to who's in office and the type of policies they're pushing and how those affect us sometime down the pipeline.
When $15 get you $4 in Trump's time, but it damn near only get you 2 gallons in Biden's, 3, man, we got a problem, guys. We got a problem.
And I don't know how to calculate it or how they would have calculated it, but you hear everybody complaining about the price of groceries. $100 is not getting you the same amount of groceries as it was during the Trump era. You go in with $100, man, you walking out with 5 things nowadays. Oh,
Trump doesn't care about your children or nobody. That's why you shouldn't vote, because there's 88,000 missing children under Trump. But for some reason, 88,000 missing children.
And what was
Biden,
it when actually, you know what?
And didn't Epstein kind of get brought up under this whole?
No, you know what? I could go back in the memory, bro. Wasn't they grilling Trump? Oh, Trump has children locked in cages at the border and shit like that. You remember that shit?
Yeah, but we don't get on Biden about missing children. You know, crazy.
88,000. That's a Holocaust.
But you know, one of the Democrats' best key figures, Bill Clinton, was on a jet with Jeffrey Epstein. So who knows what, Biden might have been involved in as well.
It was kicking back, having a
Good old time.
time and a half.
That's as bad as I've
was on
ever think of it. These are
overtime.
young, very young children, and also women. They take women, and they trade women. And I had it brought down to the lowest level because I had a border that was actually strong.
And you're going to take it back to that.
Oh, we're going to bring it back, and I think then some. One thing, and you know this better than.
We're gonna do that, but we're gonna turn that shit up. Yeah, and karma cooks slow. I always do say that too. So anyway, though, we're gonna go ahead and leave it off right here, man. Man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section on the replay, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. This is Set and Key Media. We do content like this all the time, every day, on the daily. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all send a super sticker if you want a personal response from yours truly. Appreciate the love and support. We out.